again, Virginia.
Virginia.
Named after the Virgin Queen.
Where you from, Virginia? I'm from old Virginia. Good old Virginia. We used to say in North Carolina, we say North Kakalaki.
Yeah.
Kakalaki, I'm from Kakalaki.
Yeah, beautiful trees.
All on top of each other. Ain't no space between them or nothing.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Virginia. They made this land. What happened was JohnRolfe came from England, and he grew.
Grass cutting up here.
Yeah, he grew tobacco, but the land is not very easy to cultivate produce from. On the lawn. Wow, that was interesting. And they try to act like it was harmonious relations between JohnRolfe and the English settlers, whatever they were called, marauders, and the Native Americans. But the Powhatan did not want them in their land, and they tried many, many times to get rid of them. So when you hear that story of Pocahontas and JohnRolfe, and it was a harmonious relations, it's a complete cock-a-doodle-doo. And they may have married, but it was probably for what do you call when people marry? Purposes, for peace brokering purposes. But she died as soon as she got to England. She didn't last no time. Her immunity was not able to withstand the harsh conditions, cold climate of England. And then on top of that, the cold climate, but it's also the diseases. They didn't have the immunity to withstand those diseases. And the land was really hard to cultivate. It was closer to the coast. It was in Jamestown. What's his name? JohnRolfe or James? James Rolfe. I don't know. John or James, either one. And the Indians did help the Native Americans, did help the British to survive, but it was always encroaching on their land. They never stopped. They never were satisfied. They continued to encroach and to take every centimeter of land, and therefore you could not live peaceably with the English settlers. They just did not allow it. And there you have it. So the Indian chief, the Powhatan Indian chief, tried many a times to rid himself of the English settlers, but they kept coming from England. And a lot of the English settlers, they were considered the gentlemen, and they married the indentured servants. And the indentured servants, well, this is the Rappahannock River, a Native American name. The indentured servants were the lower class of the Irish and Scots. And they were supposed to come over here for servitude, but what happened is they married the landowners, and so they were able to better their lot in life by marrying the landowners, the English landowners. I forget. Port Royal is the name of this small city, and there you have it. But what happened is the indentured servitudes were for so long. They weren't supposed to be a lifetime of slavery. Native Americans couldn't withstand the harsh conditions of slavery. This place is called Port Royal. And the only people that could withstand that hot temperature on them, and that's why God gave us melanin, which is color, to withstand the sun rays, were the Africans. And the first blacks that came over here were free blacks that were landowners. But they brought those that they captured in Africa and enslaved them. And they used their labor to build the wealth of this nation. Now look at the big dinosaur over there. Antique store. Big dinosaur. This is called Port Royal. A lot of these have old colonial names from England because the English settlers came here first. This is part of the 13 colonies. And I showed you that. I'm going to go ahead and end on here. And you got to come and visit. That's all I can tell you. Come and pay me a visit.